Ooh, and then a bee or a wasp. Bees were not as common in Myanmar. Wasps were much more common. And then there's a lot of species that, well, bees evolved from wasps. So in Myanmar, they're kind of like similar. But that's a pretty nice one, I would say. Better than take. This one is a swarm of very small insects and a lot of them. And you see those like those little beetles in there and stuff, and lots of flow lines. You see those flow lines? They're actually pretty crazy flow lines. Let's test the flow lines. So every one of those lines is a layer that the amber laid down in, which means amber like this with a lot of flow lines laid down in a lot of layers. Boom, boom, boom. A lot of layers. It was a very runny amber. And those tend to capture lots of insects because it was so runny and there's so many fresh layers. So when you look through it, there's a bunch of there's little beetles, little flies. Looks like a whole swarm of beetles. This one's at 35. Don't forget to like the live feed, guys. Oh, very clear little fly. I like piece number 7. I like this one. Clear wings. Say take 7 if you want this one. Make sure you say which one it is. Little fly. Say take 7 if you want that one. That one's quite nice. Number 8, big insect. Big unidentified guy. Casey, this one's going to you. Good take. Very long legs. Probably was a spider, and it looks like very big, but its legs are like that one in the bottom left over here got ripped off. These ones are full. Nice piece. Casey, this one's going to you. Casey. All right, museum grade Myanmar. Let's see. Snail. Pretty good. Pretty big. Pretty dang clear. That's actually a really good snail in amber. That's crazy. This one's at 300. This one I've been showing for a while. I'm almost surprised nobody got this one yet because I like this one a lot. This one's at 295, but I probably could discount it. Very large female soldier ant. This is getting to the size of an insect that generally can escape amber, which is why you don't see so many huge insects in amber. Oh, that lighting's perfect. There we go. Millipede, very clear preservation. Oh, it's actually at 175. This is the one. This is the one. Look at that. Oh my God. That's an amazing one. That's an amazing millipede. Did we get his antenna? Did we get antenna? Let's see. My gosh. This one's at 175. That is an amazing millipede in amber. Look at how clear he is too. God, I love amber. Ooh, nice silverfish. That's beautiful pinchers on the back of its tail. Earwig, yeah. Did I say termite on this? I meant earwig, also known as pincher bugs. They have been around for a very, very long time. They're simple insects, but yet successful because they're numerous. Or does it have 3? I think it only has 2. It might have like a little thing coming out of its butt, but who knows. 25, cabochon, good for making jewelry. Boom, big mosquito. This one's really good. This one's at 125. This one's really nice. Big mosquito, those wings are splayed out perfectly. Here's another one at 125 with a plant inclusion. With a little fern. You guys remember Jurassic Park in the movie? There's a lot of ferns because they actually filmed it in Fern Canyon, Northern California. And ferns are a very prehistoric plant. Ferns existed long before flowering plants did. Ferns are like almost like a more simple plant. This one's at 125. That's a cab. That's a big wasp. I like this one a lot, actually. Not for jewelry, but as a piece. This is probably my favorite one on the table. Not the most expensive, but my favorite one. This one's at 125. That's a big, clear wasp. Donald B. Plants are actually rarer than insects in amber, believe it or not. Insects are more numerous and more able to get caught. Dang, that's a nice wasp. Somebody was asking for wasps. That one's at 125. Boom. No, just pests. What do I think of Russian amber? Russian amber is Baltic amber, and it's very, very good stuff. Russians tend to mine a lot of amber and then pile it away in storehouses, warehouses, and keep it secret, which is kind of to raise the prices. So it becomes a little more difficult to deal in Russian amber.